So James Harden had a 50-point game against Detroit, who's probably one of the 5 or 6 hottest teams in the NBA, and about one of those teams that you kind of wonder with Cade Cunningham. But reality struck. Father Time got put back in reverse. James Harden has got to be one of the most frustrating cats ever because, and I do believe he will crash the 30,000 point barrier. And then, of course, you're going to have it where, just like in baseball, when certain guys started hitting 500 home runs and you kind of like were scratching your head thinking about where do they really rank? Because then that's where the parity, because you seen with the Kevin Durant situation where Stephen A. Smith said, oh, he's one of the 10 greatest because, his 10 is like 20, maybe 30. But when guys start accumulating numbers, then people get into this mindset of, well, where do they really rank? There was a time, and some people will deny it, when Harden had that year when he went off, they were putting him right there with D Wade, Kobe, and Jordan. They were gonna call him the Mount Rushmore of two guards. It wasn't that long ago. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if it wasn't for Steph Curry, Wardell Steph Curry, you wonder what a guy like James Harden's legacy would be. Because he would have been almost like he was like before Peyton Manning won rings. You could make that say that James Harden was in that case. His scoring, and he don't let the beard fool you and the belly fool you and the eye rolls fool you. That guy, the Euro step. I told this story already. No matter what Adam Silver and them owners and all them tried to bring over, Curry and Harden were more Euro than what till they actually got Jokic to another level. They were more Euro than the Euros that they had playing. Because Harden, the step back, the drop back, the whole nine. And he is first 50-point game since 2019. He's one shy of catching Kobe Bryant. That should put it in perspective. He was electric in the 1-1 era. He was something else. A scoring machine. Just didn't have that. Now, see, let me tell you something where I get a problem with. You're not underachieving if you won multiple rings. That's why I always take exception when people try to say that about Shaquille O'Neal or somebody like that, or say that about Wilt Chamberlain. No, you won. You did everything you supposed to. You win one. If you win two, you're in rare company. And anything after that is gravy. You owe nobody no explanation. We send it to the guys that we say we can say that maybe a guy didn't fulfill what we saw in their talent. But I'm not gonna ever tell nobody that's won championship that, hey, you underachieved, because no. But when I see a guy like James Harden who clearly was in his own universe for a minute, that is where, especially in the postseason, where he was lackadaisical and he was ready to hit the clubs and just do whatever, debauchery, but not bring it on the court, that's problematic. That's problematic because this is a guy that should be, he's considered one of the 75 greatest. He's one of those guys that we're going to have a real interesting conversation when he does pass 30,000, and he will. He'll play another couple more years and he will get that number, you know. And his scoring and his proliferation, people will debate because people are stat obsessed, you know. Rings have a place too. And let me tell you a story. If Harden had one ring under his belt with the Finals MVP to go with his prolificness as a scorer, and he cracked 30,000, then somebody would gladly say he was put him over Dirk. Dare I say he'd be giving Durant a problem? Because he's got league MVP, but his postseason is just what's so bare to the bottom. That's why he's just such a big old eye. You know, it's an eyesore because the guy's regular season is compelling, and he's good enough when you look at his numbers and when you because it's gonna be something absurd. That's when he gets 30,000 points. Then what they gonna say about James Harden, especially when he ain't come? He had one chance, been a few Western Conference Finals, but he just dropped the dude the worst time. So, but another 50-point game for him is a reminder of a guy that you just kind of go in. If he only saved this up for the postseason, because he gave you everything except he didn't give it to you in the postseason. Come money time, he was a clunker. And that's a shame too, because this is one of the most exciting, electrifying guys that I've seen play basketball in decades. That you look at you just thinking it's missing because he. Anyway, let me know what you think. James Harden 50-point game last night and put you, throw back to. He says he ain't gonna stop till the season's over. Well, his track record, that sounds like early May. If there's a club or somewhere to go, because it's just that's the thing. That's the one thing that's been the knock against him. Bring it in the postseason, we could reevaluate your career. Because if he gets one ring, say a Finals MVP gets a ring, it'll be real interesting how history looks at him, where he would really rank. And he just need one, and one Finals MVP to go with what he's accomplished. Put that with those 30,000 points. That will be an interesting story. If not, it's one of those head scratchers. What could have been, if only he'd have gave a little bit more situation. So anyway, you tell me what you think, because I think he's a polarizing figure, and I know when he gets those numbers, it's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, he was so good, but he was such a miss at this point. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my peace.